All right, so I am your host, Mook, and we are here again in the lounge room for Hidden Complexity. I apologize for the lighting. It's a little late, and I ain't got no lamp in my room. But forget all that. We have a special guest here. Special guest, give us your name.
Hnmsmitt, Sterling.
Sterling. All right, Sterling. Sterling is a fashion designer, mogul, whatever you want to call him. He is all of that. He is from Chicago. So Sterling, let's start it out. All right, I know you, but the people don't know you. What made you want to start out with the hustle and motivate?
Man, really, after I got done playing football, so I was looking for something to get into. We started it, me, you, and Mike, really, and then but that didn't really fall through. But that was something that I was really passionate about. So, I just went full ahead with it, and now I'm here now, a full year and a half later.
A year and a half later. All right. So the name Hustle and Motivate. I know you have a lot. You think about stuff like that a lot. You like a motivational person. What did the name initially come from?
From Nip, that was my biggest inspiration, really, with the name. And
Mm-hmm.
then catchy. But at the same time, like you said, I'm a motivational person. I like to see others do good and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
why not use that as my name?
Okay. I like that. Nip. Okay, that's a segue. All right, so Nip is ever since his death, he been like a big figure. He's already a big figure in the Black community, and he did a lot for his community. And so you say he inspired you. So do you think about his like impact in the community? Do you think you want to do something like that?
Yeah, that's the goal for me. I want to be a person that the younger people could look up to. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Follow somebody positive. Ain't got really no bad stigma to their name. I'm solid really everywhere I go. You feel me? So I just want people to look up to me in a light where they can see that I'm doing the right things. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I'm trying to take them steps to get to where I really want to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what things would you want to do in the community?
Really, when I get out of school, I want to do public events to where I talk to younger people. I did some things like that in high school. I used to go read to younger kids, read them books every week.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do stuff like that. I like to do the little giveaways I've been doing with the T-shirts to make me feel good.
I like that. I like that because I know you, so I know what type of person you are. So that's nice to hear. Speaking on your T-shirts, you got a nice little following at the crib. You got a nice little following. So what goes into you designing the shirt?
Really, it just come right off the head. Like I know a lot of people probably say that, but it really just come off the top for real, for real. Like sometimes I might feel like doing something, and sometimes I don't. But when I get in that mode, I can knock out like 3, 4 designs at one night. So I don't know. Like when I get to working, I really just get to working.
It's like a workaholic. You sound like a workaholic. That's really what you are. Do you everything that you design that hit the streets, like is it something that you like? Because I know I talk to artists, and artists always tell me everything they put out is something they like. They would never put out something just to put it out. So everything you put out is something that you like.
Yeah, I like everything I really put out. The only thing, like, I feel kind of weird, like, looking back at it, like, oh, man, I could have did this or I could have did that to make it look better, but that's just the type of person I am. I always beat myself up.
Mm, mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. So you've been in it for a year and a half making shirts and well the clothing line in general been a year and a half. So boom. Uh, what is your motivation to keep going with the clothing line? Like, what do you? I know you want bigger aspirations, but like, what's your motivation to keep going? Like, it's just the community. Do you want to be as big as other clothing lines, or you just what is it?
Now, I don't really compare myself to other clothing lines. I just like seeing people in my stuff for real, for real. Like I said in the other interview I did, I seen Fashion Geek when I was coming up. So, I like seeing people just wear my stuff for real, for it make me feel good on the inside, knowing that I could touch and reach as many people with my message and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like Hustle and Motivate is more than just like a clothing line. It's like idea, a concept. It's like a big old thing. Like you want to just not just put out clothes. You want to make sure everybody know that it's a message behind everything. That's what you're trying to get across?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, because you know, like coming up to Chicago, it's hard to get love from a lot of people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, man. But I just want to spread that love that a lot of people not getting. You know, like whoever I see, they doing their thing. It ain't nothing negative. I'm retweeting it. I'm liking it. I'm posting.
Mm-hmm. That's how it's supposed to be. And I know growing up in Chicago, it's hard because everybody hate. It's a lot of hate, and I see the genuine reaction you get from people. Like you don't have to ask them for nothing; they just do it for you. So I feel like that really helps push the clothing line further. Uh, Speaking on that, do you think how far you can go with it? Like, do you think about collabs with anybody else?
Collabs. I don't know. Like I'm kind of iffy on it. It's not that I don't want to do them. I just feel like I'm not as big as I want to be right now. I want to grow my brand a little bit more. It's still a little early in the game for me.
Mm-hmm. So with the growing the brand, are you thinking about expanding the site, having their own social media page or stores or things like that?
Store wise, I've been thinking about that. Like down the line, that's what I really want to do. I
Mm-hmm.
got some other stuff in store like that I want to do. That go hand in hand with having my own storefront. But
Mm-hmm.
that's really pretty much it, though.
That's pretty much it. So store, have you thought about like linking up with like a Jimmy Jazz, a DTLI, something like that, and just having them sell your clothes in their store?
I thought about it though. It's a couple of people that I might want to reach out to, but I'm not really sure.
Okay. Okay. So are you a one man army? This for
Yeah,
the
for sure.
I know, but this for the people.
For sure.
You a one.
I honestly though, like I don't know, it's really like some like trust issues for me. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
I want to build a team. You know, I got people that's close with that retweet and stuff for me. That's I really consider them my team for real because they don't have to do that, but
Mm-hmm.
they do it for me anyway, and I really do appreciate it though.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, in a way, yeah, that's pretty much my team. Like you know, y'all be really loving my stuff.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Would you build a team for real? Like, would you actually like do the interactive?
Eventually, I'm gonna have to. Eventually, you can't do everything yourself.
I like that. I
Yo,
like
yo,
that.
your goal and dreams it's not big enough if you don't need a team.
Mm-hmm. So you said you looked up to Fashion Geek, Lonzo and them.
Mhm.
Do you have any other inspirations like with clothing lines and things like that? Who else do you look up to?
Uh, I have to say B, cause she just constant. She working 24/7 all day and night.
Oh,
She motivate me
mm-hmm.
pretty much. That's pretty much it. Though I don't really keep in touch with a lot of like clothing brands and stuff like that. I try to stay focused on my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I'm really trying to think because I know you, so it's just hard for me to actually come.
I know this like a little conversation for
It is
us.
a regular conversation, but this is more so for the people. Um, have you what is the reaction you get from your clothing line? Have you got like negative reactions? Does that fuel you? Like, do you see like other people and you think I can be better than that, or like they saying something about me and I can prove my point?
Um, No, I don't really see nothing negative. You feel me? Cause I don't really give off that negative vibe. So
Yeah.
you don't really look like a hater if you hating on me or whatever the case is. But I don't really get a lot of negative feedback. But the people close to me, they do tell me like they keep it 100 with me, and I love that though, cause it give me a chance to go back and touch up on some stuff that they might think I could do a little different and stuff.
Mhm. Mhm. So like you said, you did say you were man army. Where did your talent from graphic design come from? How did you learn that? Because that's the crazy thing for me because I know you. So I know you play football, you do all types of stuff, but like you really get your hands in depth into the graphic design. Like you'll come to me with a design and I'll be like, how you think of that? Like where does that come? Where did your talent for that come from?
Bro, it's just practice, bro, for real. Like Like I looking back at some designs I did over a year ago, it's horrible. It's horrible. But just the time and effort you put into it pay off for real, for real. It really do.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That does true. Hard work beats talent. I'm just thinking about the Nipsey stuff because it's really like clothing and music because Nipsey had a clothing brand too. Everybody know that. So the music and the clothing aspect go like hand in hand. Do you like does the music you listen to like really influence you that much? Because I know you said Nipsey. Like who else influenced you in the music realm to like push forward like that? Because I know your artists that you listen to. I know that, but
Right.
who do you listen to? Tell the people who you listen to.
I got a couple of different people, but the ones that really make me go get it is you got Meek. You gotta have Meek. That's my goal. That's my goal. Meek. You
Mm-hmm.
got Meek. I listen to a lot of Money Man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nip.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of music I listen to, bro.
Yeah, because I
Key Glock, and
T Glock.
I like a lot of people from Chicago too, though. I gotta add Lil Baby in there too, though. He cold.
Nico, I like. I gotta start listening to more Little Baby, but the stuff I've been listening to that people been putting me on to is nice. And people from Chicago speaking on that too. You from Chicago, and I see you getting love at the crib. Who has reached out to you that you didn't expect to reach out to you? You ain't gotta drop no names, but like, have you got that reaction? Like somebody like that got a little following in the city just hit you up like, I fuck with what you doing.
Yeah, it been a couple people. Um, I ain't gonna talk about that,
Yeah, you
but
got to drop no names. We don't drop
I
names.
ain't gonna talk about that. But no, I done sold some stuff to NFL players. I didn't talk to a couple of MLB players, so I'm just growing, bro. I'm just trying to stay consistent for real, and I get my name out there.
Mm-hmm. I know people seeing your stuff in other states, and that's crazy. I know I seen your stuff. You said you had your stuff out. Where Josh is at, our friend Josh, he seen your stuff somewhere out there.
I
So
done I done flew something to Alaska before.
you done got some Alaska.
Bro, to Alaska, bro. I ain't never think of that.
So being a one-man army for this long, is it like was it hard? Like is that like you got the late nights? I know you got the late nights. Is that hard? Did you ever think about like why you was in the middle of it? Like I do need somebody else on the side to help me.
Yeah, because it's hard to just keep up and manage with everything I'm trying to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
with ordering shirts and stuff, trying to figure out what's a good company to do this through. Like it take a toll on you. And on top of that, you feel me, I had to worry about school at the time. So it's a lot of different things that play into it for me. But I'm just trying to persevere and get through it.
You pushing. I see it. I see it. So as the brand grows, is the message gonna change or stay the same?
Nah, the message is gonna always stay the same, but it's been some things I've been thinking about adding to the brand or a play on or something off the brand.
Talk about it. Tell us what you've been thinking about. You got any ideas that you want to go? Because I know you got hats you drop, you got shirts, you got hoodies. What other stuff do you want to touch on? Because I know it, and I know it ain't just clothes. I know it's not just clothes with you.
Nah, so when I was doing the big promo leading up into my birthday hoodie with all the graffiti stuff on it and stuff like that, I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to get a group of people to come together to where it's like, I would say probably like a management group
Mm-hmm.
like that, and like basically like, um, when somebody posts, then everybody just go retweet it and like it. But the people that would be involved in it would be people that have their own brands. So it's just like off back, you gonna already get like 10, 15 retweets, and that's just gonna reach out to the people, you feel me, that they got they following too.
So like a Justice League,
Yeah, like
Avengers of
the top,
clothing.
the top Chicago brands or whatever you doing, we just gonna take over the city, bro.
Mm-hmm. Do
But
you feel like you keep going, keep going?
I was gonna say it's just hard to, you feel me, try to like get everybody to come together and do it because everybody got their own schedules and times and stuff where they got to do things.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that Chicago is holding itself back, because from us growing up, we seen so many artists and designers take off, but individually, and it seemed like they would have to branch out, leave Chicago to be as big as they are. Do you think you would have to do that?
Nah. For
Nah,
me, I want to get popping in the city first before I do anything else. That's mandatory. Like I feel like the whole city gotta have my stuff on before I do that. It wouldn't even feel right.
I like that. I always say I like stuff in interviews, but I really like that because I feel like you got to establish something at the crib and give somebody like a home base and show them like you don't have to leave and run off to LA or New York to be big. And I like that mindset because I feel like as a city, we don't give each other enough credit. It's always feel like it's like a crab in the barrel, whatever that thing is, that term. Like you gotta climb on top of somebody to get out. So
Yeah, I was gonna say like with Atlanta and them, bro, they just tight knit, bro. All I want to see each other win.
yeah,
I don't speak for other people in Chicago. I don't know if that's the case for them. They don't want to see the other person win, but I just think we need to do a better job at, you feel me, like linking up together and getting some stuff going. Cause we Chicago, we cold at everything. So
mm-hmm.
like, everybody know it. We just gotta put it in motion.
That is true. That is true. I feel like you are taking a lead in that because the Chicago in you and your brand is very evident, especially with the last drop when you put out the shirts and you had the graphic of the Bulls and all that stuff. So I feel like it's very evident and your message. Uh, does your city inspire you a lot? Does your city inspire you a lot?
Worse. We all some hustlers, bro. Everybody from Chicago, bro. We go get what's ours, bro. You can't deny it. We go get what's ours.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. Do you?
Nothing been handed out to us, bro.
That is true. We have a lot of. I feel like that's evident in our designers and our athletes. We got grinders for athletes. They tough, and then our designers. We got like Jerry Lorenzo, Don C, Virgil. They all have some type of grit to whatever they doing. And I feel like you're showing that with your brand though. The
Mm-hmm.
message in each shirt is something. And I do you intentionally? I don't know why I asked you, but I know you're gonna say it. You intentionally put a message in each shirt because each shirt is like a like a like a drop where you think about it. Like you got to think about the drop. Like it's always something in there.
Going into this year, I started to think that I didn't want to do that. I
Yeah,
just wanted to get more free with some of my designs, like
and
um,
just throw out
yeah,
something design.
the Eagle design. That was a design where I'm just like I'm gonna see if I could come up with something simple and just put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's probably one of my first designs I did that because I always try to beat myself up like I got this got to mean something, that got to mean something, since you feel me, like the meaning of my brand. But I don't really feel like that no more. Like everything got to have a meaning to something. Like some art is what it is. It could be simple, complex, or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't try to really beat myself up to make everything mean something.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask that too. Did you feel like the hustle and motivate in the name, in the message that everything had, was holding you back constructively as a brand because you had to stay within that realm? But you basically answered that. You basically answered that.
I felt like that at a point though.
You did.
Yeah, like it's like I ain't really want to do some stuff because it's like what do they got to do with the brand or the message of my brand? But I don't really feel like that no more because I feel like I was constricting myself and confining myself in a little box where I couldn't really be creative like I want to.
That's true. And you're never supposed to hold yourself back as an artist. And knowing you and knowing the creative space that you be in, I feel like you can really blow up with the mindset you got. I don't think it's just the Chicago thing. I think it's just like everybody will get your message. Everybody gravitated towards Nip when
Mm-hmm.
he was coming up and all that stuff. Like I feel like you could have that type of hold on people with your message. I know you personally. The people don't really know you like that, but I know you personally, so I know how you think about things and how you gravitate towards things. So I feel like you can have that impact. Do you want to have? I'll ask you, do you want to be big? But do you want to have that big of an impact on just everybody in general? Because I know you want to touch the city, but do you want to have a big impact like that on everybody in general if you can?
Yeah, if I can, it's gonna happen though. Eventually, you feel me? Everybody takes time for when it's time for them to get to where they gotta be. But right now, I'm just taking it slow, trying to touch the people I can touch right now. But I'm telling you, when I get that audience, bro, it's constant. I'm telling you, people gonna be on my page every day, getting motivation every day.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that would be? Do you feel like if your workload to get heavier, it'll shorten the amount of stuff that you putting out, or if you get like a bigger workload, say you already touching the city, you get outside the city and you get people from all over. Do you feel like it'll make you want to work extra harder to get that, like to be get bigger from that point?
I feel like it's gonna stay the same. I mean, what got me to, you feel me? I'm gonna keep doing it. Obviously, I'm gonna expand with different things to reach more people and that. But what work got me to is gonna keep me going.
Uh-huh. Other ventures outside of Hustle and Motivate. I know you want to do stuff in the community. You got anything else besides that? Because I know a lot of people, everybody I talk to, I've been talking to artists, and I know they talked about producing their own music, working with other artists, having ashtray businesses. Do you have anything else outside of just the clothes and the talking, the helping the community? What else you want to do?
I take pictures and stuff on the side.
You take pictures and stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want that to touch people too? Not even just touch people, just like get a name for that too?
No, not really. Before I was doing a couple of proms and stuff like that, doing photo shoots for families and stuff like that. But I'm not really a talkative person, you know. So it wasn't really awkward, but I just wasn't really feeling it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see it.
But I've been thinking about it though, real heavy. This summer I want to follow people around for like probably 2-3 hours and just take pictures, like have a little flat rate and just follow them and take pictures for them the whole day.
I like that. I feel like as much as you say you're not a talkative person, you are, in a sense, a people person. You are a man of the people. Everything you're doing, the photography and walking around, following people, going to the proms, or just the clothing line in general, you are a people person. So I feel like that's going to help you get pushed forward. And everything you're doing is very, very from a genuine place. Because I know you play football and you expanded from that, and now you have your own brand. So I can I know you, so I know the type of person you're gonna grow to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we always do an interview, and every interview I had, we end with 5 things. I ask you a question, you gotta answer with 5 answers. Okay. So top 5, if you can, designers that help motivate you. Even if if they don't really motivate you or anybody you look up to, anything like that.
In Chicago or just in general?
In general.
All of them for me, it had to be from Chicago. You got it. This ain't in no order though, but you got Ritzo. You got Lonzo,
Fashion Geek.
You got B Waves. Zoe from what's it called? Hold on. You got Zoto and you got who else? Designer Junkie, definitely.
Designer Junkie. I got some Designer Junkie, yeah.
Designer Zoe.
I know Zoe guy. Okay. It's very surprising that you don't have Virgil or Jerry, but I understand because you are more of a modern, not even just modern because they are modern, but you're more of a homegrown, like independent type of supportive person. So all the artists you said are smaller businesses,
like all local,
got names in the city, just like you do. So I understand
that. But one thing though, you feel like I'm not really into fashion like that though. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like Virgil you feel like a high class fashion. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the local people. Like I don't really sit up and like look up people and all their work and stuff like that. I like the streetwear.
That's exactly what it is. All right, brother. Y'all, this is Sterling Smith, Hnmsmitt. We thank you for having you on the lounge room, brother. We're gonna have to do this again in a longer segment. We're gonna have to podcast one of these things.
Man, we gotta go on in person.
Actually, I like that idea. So, y'all, we are doing in-person interviews as soon as possible, and we're gonna have him on, and we're gonna get a better view, and we're gonna actually have him in full hustle and motivate you in the interview, just like I am. So that's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate you for joining us, and be blessed, bro. Adios, and we are out. Yes, sir. Hold on.